Every household in Uganda generates carbon waste from the kitchen. Charcoal, wood ash, vegetable waste, the leaves of maize that they're cooking but then they have to toss away. And they'll often create a hole and dump it right here next to the kitchen. And that's at least it's collected. It's a source of great carbons that we can use to modify and improve the soil, but it's very difficult to get in there and manage that. It just gets smelly, all kinds of things go in there, not just organic waste. So it's very difficult to manage. And so part of the training we've done here in Nakaseke, funded by Water Charity, has been about improving soil health and making compost over here. We've taken brown and green waste from the fields and from the kitchen itself, chopped them up very fine, added water and manure into a pile here. And over 2 days, it became 120 degrees. And that is the bacterial decomposition, that is causing that to break down. And that will sit like that for 2 weeks. And then it will move here next to it. Mixed, water is added, aeration is done, and it begins to decompose again, another round of 2 weeks. And then this space is open, we make another pile here. So every 2 weeks you're making a pile, moving it around and around and around. And by the end of 6 weeks, you have generated a beautiful, lovely compost material, which we then come over and we add back to our permagarden over here, which we just finished making. In 6 weeks, this garden will need to be amended again. We don't need to double dig it, but we do need to amend the surface, and we do that with the compost. We add the compost on the top. In our crop rotation system, leaf, fruit, root, and legume, in between each crop rotation, you're adding more compost. So you need to have that generated compost. So we can either toss it into a hole and forget about it, or we can turn it into a pile and manage it over there in a small, doable, action-oriented way. But always come back to enrich the soil here. All that bacterial life, the fungal life, generates antibiotics, healthy ones. Fungal growth extends the value of the root of the growing season by holding more water. It's really all about the water. Soil amendment, healthy soil holds a huge amount of water. And this is how we do it. Healthy soil gives us healthy plants, gives us healthy children, and healthy communities. I'm Pete Jensen, but this is Terra Firma.